Good morning everybody, Calm Biker here, just entering the Beverley Westwood. Still a bit of water down there. All this area has been flooded for a very long time now. I'm sure the people in the houses were quite worried. And ahead of me I've got Graham on the monkey. I've just noticed the colour of his jacket, slightly greeny yellow, isn't it? Mainly yellow, but slightly green. It's like an underripe banana on a monkey. Sorry, Graham. I look like a kumquat or something, I don't know. Tangerine on a tomato. And we're just going for a little Sunday ride, just for a cup of coffee, but we're taking the long route round to where the coffee is. The coffee's over there. We're not going that way yet. And it's all going to be lanes and hopefully picturesque riding. Just see the Black Mill over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Just over the top of the hill, just see the peak of it. That's where my first drone video was. This is the Westwood that somebody has been driving down and carving up. There's always one, isn't there? Westwood, strange mix of golf course, open pasture, and quite often lots and lots of cows. You see the greens here have a fence around that keeps the cows off the greens, but the cows do walk down the fairways, and there's quite a possibility of your ball not bouncing but sticking in a cow's cast off. Yeah, so we're going around some lanes. There's a road that I've not been down before, I think, that I said I'd like to go down because it looks pretty. Little twisting road through some hills. It looks pretty. So I said, can we go that way? And he said yep, and he's sorted out a route that goes there and also over a big hill that looks down over his relative's farm, where he says we'll have to stop for a photograph. So a picturesque ride, that's the goal for today. I was actually at the memorial ride for the hairy biker Dave Myers, and I suffered a bit of a disaster on the way to it, unfortunately. It felt like it was going to be a very unlucky day, but it was a cracking ride. So, but yeah, I had a lot of bad luck in the morning that culminated with the mount for my camera falling off my helmet, which meant I didn't actually get any footage of the ride, which is why I haven't put up a video of it. Slightly gutted. I took some photos and got a couple of clips of the ride, not the ride itself, but the end result when everyone was parked up at Scarborough, which I haven't actually looked at yet. So if it's any good, I shall pop it into this video or do a little clip video separately. But yeah, it was a shame that the camera fell off, really. Apparently there were 6,000 bikes on it, so fantastic memorial. Definitely a lot of cyclists around. The amount of rain we've had seems to have rained almost every day for, I don't know, 9 months. I guess they've also decided to take advantage of this lovely clear day. Definitely looking spring-like. Quite a lot of the blossoms are falling off now. They all came early, and I guess they're falling early as well. You would not think, from the amount of traffic, the one car, you would not think that this was a Sunday where the temperature is in the high teens. I went out for a walk earlier before my ride this morning for an hour and a half. It's t-shirt and shorts weather. Not only the cyclists, but the horsists as well. If you can ride it, it's a day for riding it. Wonder if he'll do my bike for me when he's finished. If I do take a photo at the the top of this pretty hill that Graham's talking about. It might be it might not be the most brilliant photo of the bike, because the bike is absolutely covered in mud at the minute from my little tinkerings with very, very light off-roading. I wonder if that spire there is the church, the unnecessarily tall church near the crocodile. I think it was South Dalton where the crocodile is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I shall put a little linky in. Our first gate of the day, Dalton Park. Get mine through. Graham can get his through and I'll shut the gate. Is it my turn? There you go. It's a tad on the dirty side.
There may be lambs in here.
Yeah.
It's only a short piece.
Oh, I think he's letting that horse through. I think the horse might not like his monkey. Yep, it's definitely not happy. Nope, I'm not going that way.
She wasn't keen on the yellow jacket.
Oh, it was the jacket, was it? I thought it might be the bike.
Yeah, it was a thoroughbred, so it's a bit highly strung.
Yeah, it certainly looked it.
Yeah.
I have a passenger. Cheeky, go on. This is Dalton Park. Don't know anything about it. Can't tell you anything about it. I'm sure Graham can. I'm sure he'll have it in his video. All I can tell you is it's a park, there's a horse in it, and there's a dog, a light coloured dog, rubbing itself in the mud ahead, which is always hilarious. What is it about your Labrador types that they find mud and they think, that's me? Can't go that way. Posh house over there. We've got to stick to the peasants road. Yeah, we've got some sheep ahead. There they come. Is it feeding time? Or have they been rounded up by that car? No, like, maybe. Blimey. There's a lot of them. Can we divide them? Can we make a path? Whoa! Yeah, I tell you what, it's a good job YouTube hasn't got smelly vision. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Come on, sheeps. Come by. Come by. Oh, it's got a limp. Hello, sheep. Happy looking dog. To be fair, dogs almost always look happy, don't they? Maybe I'm just getting old, but I'm riding along at 26 miles an hour on a little gravelly road that's covered in manure of some sort. on a lovely peaceful day. I just really good fun, just relaxing. Quite a while ago now I was doing all the IAM stuff, the advanced riding, and it kind of drummed it into you that you should be doing the speed limit unless it was not safe to do so. I'm not saying that they say, you know, just ride around like a complete idiot, but down here, if I was riding down here as I am now at 30 miles an hour, there'd be a definite pressure to go faster. Probably not 60. It is a 60 mile an hour road, but you know, the state of the surface of the road, the amount of mud and poo on it, and gravel, and you know, it's heavily used by tractors clearly. You know, they probably wouldn't be pushing you to do 60 down it, but I would imagine they'd be pushing us to do 50 as a sensible speed, apart from near the bend, you know, because it's a straight road. You've got complete visibility up until this bend, so there'd definitely be a push to go faster. And I'd fallen into that mindset, or I'd been, I guess, trained into that mindset through the IAM. And you know, if I was on my own, just coming out for the ride and not for the views, and I was on the other bike, I probably would be doing that kind of speed. But you know, at the time, it would never have occurred to me that it would be just as much fun to be pootling along at under half the speed limit. Just taking in the sights, the sounds, and down there definitely the smells, as I pootle along. So far, every lane I've come down today, I have been down before, with the exception of this one. It's where we just turned right coming out of the park. When I came through the one time I've been through that park before, I turned left. So this is new now. I am now exploring with a guided tour, obviously. Banana Tours by Graham. I think there might be pigs around here. Oh, that's strong. Oh, that gets you in your throat. And breathe again. Whew. Some big bird of prey there. It's got something. It's a red kite. It's carrying something. Morning. That's the first car we've seen in miles. It's a view, isn't it? There's no really big hills around here, you know, nothing that you would challenge a mountain, but they are very very pretty to look at. Lots of rolling hills and little valleys, and yeah, very very nice. That's not a hill. That's a metaphor for my video. I wonder if this is the place I want to come. I think this might be near Thixondale. There's a place just over there in that valley, if I'm right, that I want to come and show you. and I've got the drone. A while back, came with Graham to a place I can't remember the name of. The place with the kind of the carved figures and the big mirror pond type thing. Can't remember for the life of me what it was called, but I'll put it on the screen. And it's part of a trail that was supposed to have 6 artwork installations in it, but I believe only has 3 and one of them's a bit rubbish. But the second one is just over there. I wonder if we're heading towards the view of I can't remember what relative Graham said it was. It was relative's farm. We're heading up, so, and he did say it was the top of a hill. Definitely off the beaten track. Definitely the road less travelled. Maybe that's the name for this video. Look at that, they've even put a seat there for the view.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know, I thought it was a train whistle to start with. Weird.
Spooky. Right, we're off again. Apparently the farm is up this way. I think it's to the right, but I'm going to let Graham go past and make sure that I'm going the right way. Yes, he's indicating right. And it's his great-great-grandfather's, who sounds like he was a bit of a character, but I won't say anything about that. That's for Graham to do in his videos. But we're heading up this road here, another gated road. I don't know whether the gates will be open or closed. And then apparently that's where we get another view, so the camera might be coming out again. It really is very remote. Cool place to be if you want to be on your own for a bit. The gate is open. That makes it a bit easier.
This is the view.
It's electric. Just stopped to take a picture of the view. Been chatting with the farmer about his sheep. Little electric buggy, that's pretty neat.
I've talked to him before.
Oh, yeah.
I was on the Africa Twin.
Right. Pretty neat then, electric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed it'd be a diesel. Right. That's very kind of him. He's opened the gate for us as well. Chatting with that farmer at the top of the hill. He has sheep, and he's been saying that because of the flooding, he's pretty much had all of his sheep have had to be indoors over the last few months. Not good for the sheep. They're finally out again now. Obviously we've seen a few sheep today that look quite happy to be running around outside. I wonder if this is the road that I actually asked Graham to include in the ride. The one that when I said about went for a walk this morning, and I actually saw Graham while I was out walking. He was walking his dog, and I said to him, there's this lane I'd like to ride down that I don't think I've been down before. I wonder if this is the one. So I looked at a picture on the Google, and it was this kind of thing, windy road in between the hills. It just looked really pretty. You can tell me in the comments whether you agree. This has been a wonderful route, Graham. It's just so chilled out, so peaceful. I think we've seen more pheasants and rabbits than we've seen cars. New lambs. Hello, cows. Awkward place to meet a car. Here we are heading back into civilization, which is a bit of a shame really, but I'm ready for the warm drink. The third installation, by the way, that I mentioned on those 3 installations is actually that, which is why it's not really worth a visit, just that hut. I think the main thing about it is it looks out over the pond, so it probably gives you a good view, but it's probably not worth a visit in its own right. But I might pop in there and just have a look through the view another day. Anyway, here we are, coming to Seaways for a cuppa and to warm up, so I'll wrap this one up. Hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Got all of the motorcycles.